I wanted to do a small video of this 2025 Coleman Keystone 17B. Got it at Camping World. First time experience at Camping World. The people in it were decent. The camper I first initially looked at was not this one. The one I initially was looking at actually had an outside light. I do feel like they did the old switcheroo on me, showed me the one I was looking at, the one I wanted to purchase. Went to go sign the papers that day, or the next day, or whenever the appointment was, which I think it was a couple days later, but anyway. This is what came out. And I didn't notice it because the guy was trying to show me all kinds of other stuff and how to use the propane heater and everything else. But long story short, I went in the office to do the paperwork, and the guy immediately said, "Your awning is messed up." I was like, okay, this is a brand new unit, shouldn't be, but I guess they attempted to put another awning fabric on just to get it sold. They said they have another one on order, but in the meantime, they ruined the LED strip that was here that I did not want because I wanted the one with the outdoor light. But these bars also have a small tweak to them, a little arch to them. Not sure if you could see that or not, but so that was like, okay. Also missing a cover up there. So this wasn't already a good start with Camping World. I kind of was grinning my teeth and kind of not really happy. So we go home and I go through and look at it. And well, all these mechanisms and latches are all loose, so they sit there and spin. The front under the has a wicked bow. Not sure if you can see that, but on the inside also has the same bow and has a huge gap almost looking outside. So that isn't really settling too well with me. Let's see. The panels. Could have used probably 3 or 4 more screws, because as you can see, this panel is just floating. Okay, no big deal. The back also has a bow out the back where the screws are not even tight. No big deal. It does look like it's been maybe out front on their front lot as their floor model, but I'm pretty sure when I looked at the other one, it had a blue cord. This one has a black one with the prongs already bent. Okay, no big deal. But after spending 3 days on their website, looking at all the stuff, all their different models, all their different features, and you get looking at the one you want, and yep, that happens. It won't lock. And you get it home and you're like, this is supposed to be the new and improved Coleman. And it seems like this was an early version of this model. And they might have fixed a few things along the way. For the later models, because the one online didn't have that, and the one I looked at didn't have that, which, okay, a small little cubby, who cares? But they screwed it so tight to the counter that it is actually bending the stove, as you can see. All these are extremely loose. All these little magnet things, better check them. They do this. They're all loose. Every one of them. No, that one's tight. This one I know is loose. No big deal. For a brand new unit that just was brought home off the lot yesterday, all these problems. Look at the sticker on for the buttons. No, that's not a protective film. That's the actual plastic. Yeah. Also, I was messing with it. Okay, I was sitting here and was looking like, how's this holding 300 pounds? The thing's loose. Okay, no big deal, but I don't even think they hit any wood when they screwed it in. And what else was that? Oh yeah, the furnace. A little too much on the screw gun there and kind of bent her in a little bit. The inside, I don't think is even attached to anything. No, I guess it is. There are screws in there, I guess. I see. But it just looks like it's afloat and gonna fall through. Let's see. This was just floating around. They tried gluing it. It didn't do so good. It's just kind of a little bummed out. You read all the reviews of last year's models, and then you see that this one's supposed to be better, and this and that, and you kind of... Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Sorry. These plugs. This version has the plugs right here. The version that I was looking at has them over here. Not that it makes a difference, it's just must be an early model versus later model. But again, you buy something off the lot that you want nice and new, and you don't want any troubles, and you don't want to, have any issues, and you go to a trusted dealer, and yeah, they did okay. I will say they were very nice. They helped me out, but I just feel like at the end they kind of did the old switcheroo on me. But the craftsmanship is not on their part. I will say that's on Keystone. But this is certainly not the model I wanted. I will say that. The model I wanted had the exterior outlight right there. Because when I'm up at camp, I like to look out, as I have no power anywhere up there. And I don't believe this LED strip that is supposed to be under the awning will be enough light to really light up anything. And that was the other thing. For something brand new, I shouldn't have to bring it back for them to fix it. And I already told them that this isn't the one I wanted, so I'm just kind of a little bummed out again. Just kind of giving everybody a heads up, because I don't see many reviews online for these brand new models. Yes, it is a mattress. And they say it's supposed to be a mattress way better. Oh, I'd like to see the other one, because that isn't much of a mattress. And I've heard nothing but bad on these. That they leak. And if they're not sitting the right way, they leak back inside. I probably won't even use it. Only got this unit because it was small and fit my budget. If I was to use AC, I'd probably use one of the floor models and put it right there. But that's down the road. If I even keep this, because I'm not really satisfied at all. Again, it's a neat little unit, but it's just got more issues. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. These screws are not even screwed in. On top of the microwave. I don't know if they couldn't get a screw in up there because of the angle. But the fridge is very nice, I will say. And it has been running on 12 volt. But just day one of findings after I brought it home. And you will see where the panels meet, they use a little strip of tape down it. Yeah. No big deal, but I just hope this one is not leaking, because it's a little more bubbled than all the rest. Again, for the price that I paid for it, I feel like it should be a little bit better quality. The manufacturer should have kind of, well, like Camping World said, these units are what they are. As they're trying to sell me one. This, I didn't understand why. Look down it. That's gonna be a knee catcher, or a behind the knee catcher, I'll call it. As it overhangs the edge. Just saw that. I will say, plenty of storage, awesome layout, no gripes about that at all. Just more the how it kind of went off the lot looking the way it was, I guess. What was I looking at earlier? Oh yeah, I wonder. Let's see if I can see up in there. That is that panel. Should be tightened up more. And for a brand new frame and a brand new unit, man, they must have missed a spot in painting that thing. here's the other side of that. Same hump in the middle that you can see outside here on the wiring. The wiring is like, well, I'm not sure if you can see that, but looks like a big old spider web. That's where that bubble is in the floor. And it is solar ready, which is nice. But when they mean solar ready, they mean you gotta buy an extra component, put it in here, wire it. But what it is a nice camper. It just has a little flaws that, well, I was really hoping not to deal with being a new unit. And I definitely was not looking forward to going back because of an awning that they messed up. Transporting it or moving around the lot or whatever it is, or if it was on the front lot as their floor model, I have no idea. But my biggest concern is, why are these arched with the awning? Are they all like that? I mean, I just literally opened it up today. Looks bent. And I shouldn't have to deal with a bent awning on my first day of nice Coleman camper. But I've heard a lot of issues with Camping World, and I know they didn't build it. Oh yeah, one more thing. Sorry guys. This table is so bowed. All your stuff rolls to the middle. Like it sat on the lot with weight on it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that table is bowed. I'm gonna probably flip it over and try to put weight on it or something. I don't know, but again, for a brand new unit. And I wish you could have opened up the windows a little more than what they are. This is the only one that opens. That one opens a little bit back there for the bunk, but you don't have any window to open for ventilation when you're cooking, or no hood vent when you're cooking. So, and also make sure you hang these little things will end up in your your stove if you ain't careful. Because when I brought it home, that's what they were dangling. So yeah, hang them on this side. But they should have been the quick roll up, roll down ones like this instead of the pull string. Like that. But again, sorry it's such a long video. Just brought this home yesterday. Looking at it today, like, what am I thinking? They still want me to bring it back for the awning repair and light repair. I'm really thinking they should just try to find me the unit that I wanted that was out in their back lot. They are under construction. I understand that, but oh yeah, one more thing. I'm sorry, guys. Went to go put a foot on this. So it would be not doing what that is doing. Yeah, it's all dented. I can't even get it on. But again, sorry for the long video. I'm just kind of wishing they spent a little more time on it. And I wish I spent a little more time at the lot looking at it, because I probably would not have come home with it. Again, thank you for watching.